Okay, fellas, I'm at home. I'm sitting on my couch today. And brother's asking me, Mr. T, man, how to freak. I was introduced to this girl a week ago, and we chilled a few times. She took me out for Chinese, her dime, huh? The next day I told her I'm not looking to get serious. Did you fuck her first, Mr. T, man? Make sure you fuck them first. Show them how good the dick is. Right now, she has nothing to compare it to. Okay, if you didn't fuck her, she has nothing to compare it to. If you bought your A game in bed, then she can make a better decision of what she's going to be missing out on. Okay, that's what I did. I gave them the goods. You know, I actually warned women, as I showed on my site last night. I've had copies of emails of that girl holding the sign saying property of player supreme with the big tits. I even showed how she complained that her bras didn't fit anymore. She went from a 36D to a 34 double D. So she lost weight in her back, and her tits got bigger. But anyway, I warned her that one hit would be really bad. One hit of my sex would be really bad for her. And I told my fellows, that's what I did with it. I warned them. You know, I gave them a little mini contract before I even saw them. So I'm hoping that you gave her, you know, your idea of a contract, which is I don't want to get serious, after you fucked her. All right, let's see. Told her I'm not looking to get serious. Got a BJ. I'm from the old world where old black men, we knew to take care of that pussy first. Because we want those women to be devoted to us. We want our mouth to be their prayer book. So getting a BJ, that's some sucker game shit there, Mr. T. That's, I don't know if you're black or not, but that's like rapper type of stuff. And the rappers have ruined us as being masters of the sex game. I don't know where they got the idea of not pleasing the woman first. It's some new shit. I don't know where it comes from. I think it comes from the feminization that's happened to even having the black males out there and males on the planet. I don't know. I haven't put in time to think about it. But now we're doing like white guys. When I was growing up, white guys, they did the old in and out. They didn't care if the girl, even though, like one dude wrote me, he didn't know about a girl having an orgasm. Okay? In my days, it was you satisfied your woman. Okay? That was your mission. Seek and destroy that pussy, satisfy her, put her to sleep, do your thing. That's what I teach. I don't teach you get a blowjob. Okay? There's nothing in for her. You got to sell her into you. Okay? Got a blowjob that night. I didn't bring a rubber. Thought she wouldn't be down since she was in a relationship. Well, let's see where he goes with this. I hope to God that he gets to keep her. So you can really show her how good it is. You want to show them first. Okay? If you didn't bring a rubber, I wouldn't have opted for anything myself. I would have laid her down and fingered her. Okay? I know it sounds like I'm trying to bend over backwards and be this like pleasing woman thing, and you're partially right, but I'm doing it with the mind of a predator. Okay? Not a simp. Like a lot of guys worry, like one of the guys on the conference call last night was worried about, won't you seem creepy? If you have a creepy mind, you will come out as creepy. I never thought of, like if I glance at a girl and I'm looking at her, I'm trying to let her know I'm interested, which I don't recommend for you guys. I never thought of being creepy, and I never came off as being creepy. Creepy guys have to worry about being creepy, because you know you're creepy inside. But that's the fear that the nerds put out there on the internet that this guy absorbed, because a lot of them were kind of creepy. Okay, so they worry about being creepy. She wouldn't be down since she was in a relationship. Anyway, we went over last night and smoked her weed. You must be black. I don't recommend black smoking weed. I tell white folks they can do it because it doesn't bond with their melanin. I suggest you don't take my word for it. Go watch Tariq Nasheed's new Hidden Colors 2. I believe he actually talks about it there also. Okay? Texas. Might be my ex-wife's cousin. Why I'm sitting here is I left my son a video. My son, Christopher, his body, his genetic potential is way above mine. He's got big calves. For a black, that's rare. And big legs. He's big all over. And he's getting himself in shape. And his body's actually, his arms are getting bigger than mine now. And we wear the same size shoes. We both wear 14, 15s. But he's more gifted than I am in every place. So he's got the big legs, you know, big muscles all over the fucking place. And he's going to outdo me real soon, but I left him a little note, you know, saying he's got a little ways to go to, you know, get these guns. But I think he's already there. His forearms are fucking huge. Mine I thought were big, but his are like Popeye fucking forearms. I'm really proud of him. But I can't claim the genetics. I think it comes from his mom's side, because he has a cousin that's built like that that's also on my personal Facebook. So anyway, back to weed. Why is it that my race has to be the ones that fuck this? Fucking smoke the weed, man? Fuck. Why us? I did research on that, and I know why. Anyway, she bought me cigs. That's the other thing they sold us, was smoking cigarettes. Kissed her and went home. She started sexting me about how bad she wants my cock. Okay, that's good. How she can't wait to come all over. How she is a squirter. How I can fuck her in the ass. Damn! This is after she confirmed again that I'm not looking for anything serious. Anyway, thanks. I've never bought your stuff, but I watch most of your vids. Kind of like pep talks. Okay. Keep my head right and that fear turned off. Bitch assness. Keep preaching the truth, brother, and praise the game. Okay. The advice I give you, Ms. T, is to make your game better. Okay? Not to put you guys down. Some guys get all emotional. They can't handle advice, shit like that. You know, like, I'm being trolled now by the PUA hate guys. I think it's one of them that opened multiple accounts. But they got together as a group. So there's probably more than one behind them. But they'll eventually give up. What I'll probably do is turn off the comments for a while. If that's okay with you guys. Let me know if you guys are cool with that too. We'll turn off the comments for a while so they give up. And, you know, I'll allow them on certain videos, stuff like that. Eventually that's what does it. They realize, okay, they keep trying to troll and they keep trying to troll and they can't get comments, they get frustrated. It actually makes them pissed. I mean, these guys, when I turn off the comments, they get fucking freaky and weird about it because they came in all giggling and, ooh, I'm going to spam some oh no. They do, oh no. No. And it fucks up their mind. Okay, but I want you guys to also be able to comment. You can make comments on my blog, though. I'm opening that back up. So if you want to, you know, make comments on videos, you can go over there during this time period. You got to be a member. That way I can control it and shit like that. And I can find out what their IP address is when they come in. That's the good thing. They'll use you know, IP shunts and all that shit. Oh, well, whatever. All right. So you got a freak. Now, have fun with that freak. Okay? Have fun with her. She sounds like she's down for you. She obviously bought into you before, you know, you could have told her anything. But she's obviously into you. She's got a relationship. So this could be, you just have some fun. Find out how deep her freakiness goes. Like, you know, stick your dick in the ass, make her finger her clit so she squirts all over the place. Shit like that. Do whatever, just have fun with them. And speaking of freaks, Songwriter wants to know if you were trying to attract intelligent freaks online, like the girl that's holding the property of Player Supreme, I showed also kissing my feet. How would you design and examples of how you would word your profile, pictures, styles, all that. Okay, for freaks online, you got to put your, I'm not going to go into this because you can get my product for that. Go to my store, playersupreme.info/store, and look for my internet editing product. That'll teach you what photos you got to do and how you got to design your profile. Okay, but the photos you got to take, you got to be bomb ass, professional, not you sitting there. The worst photos, like my son is doing, him and a fucking cell phone in the warehouse gym that I'm getting ready to move my business to. I'm taking over the lease there and then move my business there because I don't, you know, I want to make sure I'm a control freak, so I got to make sure the rent gets paid. Anyway, don't take the cell phone, you know, you in a bathroom somewhere in front of a mirror with a cell phone. Never ever use those. I got Lightbulb back on my forum, you know, asking about that because that's the photos he has. You know, You don't have any friends to take a fucking photo for you? Ask your daddy to. Ask somebody to just snap a photo of you, a nice photo of you in a nice shirt and nice clothes. You got to dress well. So I suggest you get my product. I also teach you how to break down and write a profile based on you. Okay? About telling women what to do. No username for me. Okay. Hey man, I'm looking for some help. I recently taken this girl to the movies, and I saw a video of your dating advice past show. In it, you described how women love to be told what to do. Well, I was doing this by saying, let me preface that though. Like I said last night in the conference call, it took me a long time to build my charisma to be able to tell women what to do. One of the fellows, my Asian player, he was asking, he wanted the girls to send him, nude photos. And I showed the contact of the girl holding the sign, Popular Player Supreme, where I told her to send me some photos. And I had the charisma to just say it, demand it. Okay, I'm a different person than you guys are. You haven't built the kind of charisma that I built in my life and in the game. All right? So some of you guys, like you might have those weak kind of voices, like I was getting on a guy named Mike last night about having. I don't have a weak man's voice. And it also comes out in the way I communicate online. The way you are comes out in everything that you do. I communicate, a lot of guys think I'm an asshole. So think of how it is when I talk to women. And the women that accept me are more submissive types. They're the real feminine types, okay? So I can talk to them like that. You guys might have some femininity in you, and you might deal with a girl with some masculinity. You try to talk to that, and she might flare up on you, all right? So you got to be aware of this shit. Like I keep trying to tell you guys, you guys have been changed. That's why you're online. And the women have been changed. They can't find what makes them happy. All right. Well, I was doing this by saying, we're going to see this movie tonight, etc. Good. That's a good way to start. That's a great way to start. And then a few times throughout the night, she said, you're so bossy, in sort of a jokey way. Okay. I don't have a problem with that. As long as you keep doing what I say. But because she said it a few times, maybe I'm thinking this particular girl doesn't like being given commands. And don't worry, this simple stuff like, pass me this, come on, we're going to take this, we're going to walk this way. Maybe she's not used, she's not. That's her feeling kind of, ooh, what's going on here a little bit. But unfortunately, you got to find the women that are used to that. She may not be the one. You can train her, you're trying to train her right now, and she's fighting a little bit, but it may become a problem later on. So be ready for that. And so, that's just the way I am. I'm looking for a woman that's feminine, that knows her place as a woman. And a real woman knows their place is beneath the man. Okay? But they got to find a man that's worthy of it. So are you worthy of the leadership? Like the woman that I was talking about earlier. She explicitly said to me, she's looking for a man that's actually basically worthy of it. If you're on my site, follow that I am contract. Those I am conversations I had with her. She states it right there. And actually, I am that type. I'm actually worthy of it. You saw my business. Okay? You know about me. You saw me going to Toastmasters and hit the ground running. I beat doctors. I beat lawyers. I beat teachers at public speaking. First time out, bam, beating them. Okay? That's the kind of man I am. So I am worthy of that devotion from women. Because I'm the kind of man that's going out there, I'm going to change my world and make it how I want it to be. A lot of you guys don't have that kind of male power yet. That's why, you got to get your ducks in a row, your chakras, all that stuff, so that you're more balanced in your energy, because women feel your energy. And as I said, I'm the only man online that's talking about this stuff. You won't find this stuff from someone else. But it comes down to energy. As the physics will tell you, physics majors, it's all about energy. We have energy. So her energy is bucking against your energy. And I hope that she settles down and you have that talk with her. If it becomes a problem and she can't handle it, then it's cop and blow. We'll see what kind of man you are, though. Because if you're the kind of man that's going to, maybe I see them all the time on forums. Maybe I came on too hard. Player Supreme must be wrong. Oh, I should have did that. Don't be weak, okay? This is your life. You have every right to live your life like a man and have a man's garden of paradise. Okay? Don't let them break you. If you have to replace her and find one that's more submissive. The church girls are actually one of the best, most submissive women out there because they're trained in that stuff. They're the old biblical type. Okay? I know some of the black women are changing the church. I'm talking about the white women. I know some of the sisters are getting, hard up there, but they're still good sisters in the church, by the way. So anyway, good luck to you fellows, and that is our show for the day. Peace.